What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best WNBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 20 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We actually got 2 picks wrong and got 20 right, which is a 94% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 94% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 94% win rate and get 20 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,000 just yesterday, and another member who won $1,270 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So quick shout out to ICT9R who said great info, thanks. So shouts out to him, and if you do want to win a shout out in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below in this video and like it, and you can be in the running to win a shout out in the next one. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than A'ja Wilson, and this one is actually for 26 points, and this one actually is for more. Now, when we look at A'ja Wilson, we do very much know that she has actually gone on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games. And as we all know, when it comes to A'ja Wilson, we do see her face off against none other than Phoenix Mercury coming into this game. Now, first looking at the last 5, we have seen all last 5 games were against Indiana. We did actually see September 22nd faced off against Indiana, had 16 points there. Then in game 2, had 25 points against Indiana on September 24th. Game 3, September 27th, had 13 points, then 31 points against Indiana on September 29th, and on October 1st, faced off against Indiana Fever and had 49 points there. So it's definitely been a huge battle for none other than A'ja Wilson, and we definitely have seen her do a fantastic job so far this season. Now, as we mentioned before, when it comes to A'ja Wilson, we do see her face off, against none other than Phoenix Mercury, as we mentioned. And as we all know, now is finally the WNBA Finals. Now, this is definitely going to be an exciting game for sure. As we all know, when it comes to Aces and Phoenix Mercury, both have definitely had a really I guess big journey to the WNBA Finals. We do know Las Vegas Aces had themselves a very good game 5 against Indiana Fever. They were able to win that one, and A'ja Wilson had a great game there. And then Phoenix Mercury on the other side of things actually beat the Minnesota Lynx to take that WNBA Finals spot. Sorry. So, as we all know, looking at both these teams and where they did rank in the regular season, we do actually know that Las Vegas Aces did come in at the 2nd spot in the WNBA, but also 2nd in the Western Conference. Now, they had a record of 30 wins and 14 losses. That's a 68.2% win percentage there. They're also 17-5 from home, 13-9 from away, and we're currently on a 16-game win streak to finish off that season. So they honestly did fantastic during the regular season, especially when it came to finishing it off. We honestly saw them do a great job, but on top of that, what we also did see is that they also were able to pull together a 16-game win streak that put them in the position and the momentum that they are in right now. Now, as we all know, they faced off against Phoenix Mercury, where Phoenix Mercury is definitely going to be a big matchup. But we do know when it comes to Phoenix Mercury, Mercury did come in at the 4th spot in the WNBA, but 3rd in the Western Conference. Now, they had a record of 27 wins and 17 losses. That's a 61.4% win percentage. They're also 15-7 from home, 12-10 from away, and actually finished off the season with a 3-game losing streak. So this was obviously during the regular season. The teams that have made it to the WNBA Finals are definitely 2 top teams. But we also saw both of these teams really knock out some big teams in order to make it into the WNBA finals. So it is definitely going to be an exciting game. But looking at Phoenix Mercury and where they do rank defensively, when we actually looked at them in the regular season, we actually saw that they rank 5th when it came to points allowed. So nothing really too great. They rank actually pretty mid-tier in those categories. But where we saw a really big sort of, I guess difference in this is due to the fact that when we look at someone like A'ja Wilson, we also did see that she is a center, and Phoenix Mercury also struggle against restricting points to the center position. So Phoenix Mercury do rank a little bit lower when it comes to restricting points in the center position, and we definitely are expecting someone like A'ja Wilson to be able to take advantage of this and go on the over in this situation here. Now, A'ja Wilson is coming off a massive game, 49 points against, Indiana Fever. So we definitely are expecting that, hot hand to continue on into this next game, no doubt about it. So for that reason, I definitely would keep an eye out for someone like A'ja Wilson coming into this game. So A'ja Wilson, 26 points, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting into the next one, we're actually going to be talking about none other than Alyssa Thomas. So this was a fantastic one, but this one is for Alyssa Thomas for 9 assists, for actually more. Now, when we actually look at Alyssa Thomas, we do know that she has gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games. Now, looking at those 5 games, we do know that, September 20th, faced off against New York Liberty, had 11 assists there. Then September 22nd faced off against Minnesota in game 1, had 7 assists in that matchup. Then September 24th faced off against Minnesota in game 2, had 13 assists. Then 8 assists against Minnesota in game 3 on September 27th. And in game 4 closed the deal on September 29th and had 10 assists in that matchup. So we definitely have seen Alyssa Thomas's usage rate in the assist department remain very high. Even the times that she has gone on the under, we actually have, seen her get very close to the line, which is what we like to see there. Now coming into this matchup, it's definitely going to be an exciting one, but we do also see that Alyssa Thomas and Phoenix Mercury face off against the Las Vegas Aces. Now we have talked about this matchup, but just to quickly reiterate or remind you, we do know Mercury come in at the 4th spot in the WNBA. Now they had a record of 27 wins and 17 losses. However, over the last 10 games or, last 10 games of the regular season, we actually saw them finish 6-4. And when we look at the Aces did come in at the 2nd spot in the WNBA. They had a record of 30 wins, 14 losses. But over the last 10 games, they've actually had a record of 10-0. So very interesting to see there. Obviously, looking at someone like Alyssa Thomas, we definitely have seen her do very well and go on the over in a short amount of time. Now obviously coming into this matchup, we do also know when it comes to Alyssa Thomas, we definitely have also seen her do a great job when it actually comes to her usage rate in the assist department. But we also do see when it comes to Alyssa that when it comes to the Las Vegas Aces and the matchup against Phoenix, we do see that Las Vegas Aces, when it comes to assists allowed, we see that the Aces rank 9th. So they rank very low during the and they did rank very low during the regular season. Obviously, there are only 13 WNBA teams, so for them to rank 9th is very low. And that's why coming into this matchup, we do very much like the over for this situation here. So for that reason, we definitely are keeping an eye out for someone like Alyssa Thomas coming into this game. We do very much like the over for this situation, as we see that when it comes to Alyssa Thomas, she definitely has shown time and time again that she is able to go on the over, especially against easier teams when it comes to them defensively. So with the matchup like this, we are expecting Alyssa Thomas to take advantage of Aces not really doing a great job defensively in the assist department, and we should definitely see her go on the over there. So for that reason, Alyssa Thomas, 9 assists, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're actually going to be talking about none other than Jackie Young. So Jackie Young, great player, and this one is a fantastic one for 17 points, and this one actually is for more. Now, looking at Jackie Young, we actually have seen her go on the over in 4 out of the last 5 games. Now, looking at those 5 games, we see on September 22nd, faced off against Indiana, had 19 points there. September 24th, faced off against Indiana, had 13 points. September 27th against Indiana on game 3 had 25 points, then 18 points against them on game 4 or in game 4 on September 29th, and October 1st game 5 actually had 48 points there. So we actually saw Jackie Young do a fantastic job throughout that matchup. Now, obviously, coming into this next matchup, it's definitely going to be a big one. But what we also do see, or did see, is that Las Vegas Aces face off against Phoenix Mercury. So, you know, when we actually look at this in a more in-depth level, we do also see that, you know, when it comes to the matchup between both these teams, we do know where both of them rank. But we have already mentioned before that Phoenix Mercury do rank 5th when it comes to points allowed. So they rank pretty low and pretty mid-tier when it comes to that. Now, coming into this first game, we are definitely expecting Jackie Young to have a very high usage rate, as we have seen her usage rate remain very, very high throughout this whole playoffs, you know, or this whole playoff run for sure. We did see Las Vegas Aces, as we mentioned, go on a 16-game win streak, and a big, you know, I guess difference I did see when it came to Aces was the usage rate of the players, and I think Jackie Young definitely had the biggest increase in her usage rate, you know, during that 16-game win streak during the regular season, which actually put them in the number 2 spot. So we are expecting someone like Jackie Young to have that high usage rate that she has experienced lately, and we definitely see that continuing on, especially against a team like Phoenix Mercury, who don't really rank too well when it comes to points allowed. On top of that, we also do know when it comes to on a per position basis, Phoenix do also struggle against Jackie Young's position, so that definitely helps us out there. So I would definitely keep an eye out for the over for this one. When we look at what the bookies are saying, bookies also have her favored for the over as well. So Jackie Young, 17 points for more, I think is a fantastic pick.